Hi everyone, it's Gerriann with scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and this is video number 2, how to glue the pages together for the Seaside Workshop on the Go 8-page layout class. You can find the cutting guides for this class over on my blog, scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, or and to purchase the items, you can purchase those over on my website at Gerriann, Gerriann, Armstrong.ctmh.com. Again, we're going to be using the Seaside Workshop on the Go, and the item number for that is G. Goodness gracious. The Workshop on the Go for this is G1089, and again it uses the Seaside paper pack, the Seaside Workshop on the Go stamp set, 2 additional sheets of cardstock, the Seaside assortment, aqua dots, and you also get an instructional brochure, but we're not using that for these layouts. We're also going to use 2 additional stamp sets that can be found on page 126 and 127 of the catalog, as well as I will be using cocoa ink to ink all the edges of my paper as I am laying them down, so that we can kind of get those settled. So this part of the class is, or this part of the video is specifically to show you how to lay your paper down so that you can see what the pages are to look like. And then during my regular scheduled Ustream class on Monday, August 11th, you will then see how we embellish everything up. Alright, thank you so much for joining me, and we're going to go ahead and get started with page number 1 and page number 2. So we're just pulling those out of our page protector. Keeping our pieces separate, however it's really easy. I'm going to put my little cutting guides away. Don't need those right at the moment. I'm just inking the edges of each of my pieces just to define them a little bit. Only in New Zealand, Sophie. Only in New Zealand. How's the snow in New Zealand? Still can't believe there's snow somewhere in the world in August. It just is beyond me. And yet I knew that the climate changed because the world moves. But still it boggles my mind. So then I'm right on time with my class. For those of you in the southern hemisphere, oh wow, I'm not, I just wanted to know, it just amazes me. All right. I only have, I will be in Washington, D.C. in a week from tomorrow. Oh, nah. The other coast. I am in Washington State near California, for people who are like, and I am going to Washington, D.C. We leave here. We're going to lose 3 hours. And that we leave here at like 2:45 in the afternoon, and we get in there about midnight. But my niece, we were all kind of starting to get excited, but a little kind of melancholy until I found out that we could go to Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. And in going to the Wax Museum, there is a wax figure of her all-time favorite person, Johnny Depp. And so now she's like, okay, let's pack this house and get going so I can go hang out with Johnny. So I'm really, really excited. I'm looking forward to doing the night tour. We are going to be, we decided to do a 2-day tour package to get on and off buses, and it includes a night tour of Washington, D.C., where all the Capitol things are lit up and everything. So I'm really, really, really excited about that. Alright, so this is for page 1 and 2. I'm moving all my little pieces that I have inked because we are going to stamp on these on our background pieces. I'm thinking somebody is trying to get through on Facebook to me because I keep hearing all these dingies. It's gonna be, yeah. So, it's gonna be so much fun. So much fun. Alright, nobody really wants me. Alright, so all of our pre-pieces, all of our inked edges and everything, what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is, for this piece, I need this corner and this corner stamped. So I'm going to grab a piece of my paper, my Protect Your Desk paper. She's starting to get excited about the dorm room and all of that stuff too, so I'm excited. I want to see how Desert Sand is going to stamp on this. Kind of light, or this is going to be, yeah, I think we'll stamp with the cocoa opposed to the Desert Sand. And we're going to go ahead and use our shell stamp set, this Treasured Friendship. And I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. I wondered where those went. Put those right there so they don't go missing. I found the squishy for this. Actually, that goes on one of these. Alright, and here's my squishy for this stamp set. So we are going to stamp about 8 inches by 2 inches right along the top there. Remember to stamp off the edge. Rotate your paper around. And then we also are going to stamp in this 4x4 corner down here. Okay. So there is that first one. Okay, so there's 2. And then our final seashell kind of Alright, so now we have all of those. Now we're going to go ahead and take our desert sand ink pad. Oh, we're going to need to do this on the other side. We're actually going to random stamp this whole piece of paper on that piece, but first we're going to go ahead and add some color in to our shells here. It really does make a difference. Alright, I'm going to take some of my sorbet here and add a little of that color into this pinky part. Kind of highlight a few of these shells. All right. Maybe some of the glacier too. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to set this aside for a few minutes, and we need to random stamp this entire piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a bigger block. I'm going to grab my wipes here. I'm going to clean off my stamps so I don't get my hands all icky. And I'm going to add those all together on one stamp. So we're going to go ahead and ink this up. This is where having the curved edges on a block is really nice. And then we're going to go ahead and just stamp. And I need the cushy. And if that didn't line up real well, it did pretty good. Not going to worry too much because we're going to cover some of this up. I really want my big stamping mat. Hold on. Let me grab a piece of fun foam. All right. Fun foam helps with any kind of stamps that you tend to get a hollow out of. Usually it's because you've got a humongo block you're working with or a humongo stamp and that. So just get some fun foam and slip it underneath your piece and you will stamp so much better. If you ink your ink up well. And that one is just not wanting to hit it right. So let's try that. Alright, so there's my stamped shells. We're going to do exactly what we did with the last one, which is we're going to go in with the desert sand and then a little bit of the sorbet and the gray. Alright. So we're going to go in with the sorbet. And now we're going to take in some of that glacier. Alright, so you can really see all that color. Alright, so now we're done with these colors. Now we're going to go ahead and really now we're going to go ahead and glue down our pieces. All right. I'm going to go ahead and use this fishnet on this brown strip on both pieces. So I'm not going to go ahead and ink or lay that down just yet. So I'm going to move both of these. We're going to stamp these two pieces. With cocoa ink. Just taking the residue off the stamp. I'm going to go ahead and stamp and We're going to go down, and we should be able to line right up. Going all the way down. One of the benefits of having a clear stamp is that you can make it look like it matches all the way down. All right. So now we can continue gluing down. And there's page 1, and you can see with all the stamping you don't see any issues. So we're going to go ahead and get page 2 in here. And this has just got a little edge all the way around this one. Comes over about a half, well, a little less, about a half an inch over from the side. Yeah, I liked how it turned out. And then we'll get some more things embellished tomorrow night. So here's page 1 and page 2. We're going to go ahead and move on to page 3 and 4. And again, this has a lot of brown space. So we're going to go ahead and ink all of the edges with our cocoa. Alright. Fingers are messy since I inked that all up to make it look kind of like sand, dirt, that kind of thing. Alright. So our first piece comes in about 1.5 inches from the side. Then our little strippy guy here goes in. Then our piece of larger piece here. And our piece goes here at the top. This piece goes up here. No. I missed 2 pieces in the cutting guide, you guys. This is why I do this early. No. So this is page 3. We know this one goes here. Then comes this little strip. Yeah, I forgot a piece because this blue one goes right there. Never mind, hold on. Alright, so this little piece goes next. Yep, I left off blue pieces. Oh, buddy. Stop. Alright, page 3 and page 4, and I have a strip that I am missing, which I'm going to fix right now with my Glacier cardstock. So a 2x12. Alright, we need to grunge that up a little. Or at least make it sandy a little. Alright, so page 3 and page 4. So for page 3, for the blue, we need a 2x Glacier. Let's see. That'd be solid color number 4, I'm pretty sure. Five and a half by 6, yep. So we also need a 2-inch by 12 for page number 3. So make sure you add that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're using that. I will change that picture out, I hope. So page number 3. And page number 4. Yes, it's over on my blog. Brand new cutting guide. Using the Cherish book. This is page 5 and 6. Alright. This one we cover up all the way. So all we're going to do is ink up our... I think we'll use desert sand on this one, just so you guys can see the difference. I'm going to flip my paper over. A little softer. So this is for page 2 through 4. This is for page 5. All right. So this 8x8 piece goes here in the corner. Piece goes here in the corner. This piece goes here. This piece goes here. It's all like a big puzzle. All right. That's page 5. Page 6. There's my piece that I needed. It's already in there. It was just in a different sheet. This piece here goes to the other layout that we did that I cut an extra piece for because I didn't think so. So the cutting guides are correct so far, ladies? All right, page 5, page 6. And 2 more, and then we're done, and then we will be at the embellishing stage for tomorrow night. Actually, that'll give me some time to make some preliminary choices on where some of the stickers will go and the embellishments, what other things we need to stamp. I'm going to use desert sand on these again. Oh, where did this one go? Somewhere. We'll find it. These pieces I want to stamp. Again, with these going down. Alright. Yep, over on my blog. They're over on the blog. I put them up today. And I thought there was an error, but there isn't. Now, you don't have to ink every piece like I've done in all of these. If you want them to be really nice and clean, it'll just give you a different look. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these together. Oops, almost. All right. Oh, it is this polka dot down here. Ah, we have to flip this last piece. Should be a super... Should be the polka dot piece for this little piece down here. Okay. Beachy pictures always remind me of that kind of stuff because there's dirt. So we're going to go ahead and stick this up here at the top. This is going to go here across the bottom. Like so. Alright, so this is page 7 and to page 8. All right. Alright, ladies, I know that it just looks really plain. Here's page 6 or 7 and page 8. And tomorrow we will go through and put all the embellishments on them and make them look like beachy pages, which I'm really excited about. So you can join me at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow, August 11th. And we will go ahead and get these situated. So I'll work on these a little bit tomorrow to show you where some of the stickers and things are go. So here's page 1 and 2. We created the background and stamped along the edges. Page 3 and 4, we inked it all up, kind of made it look really pretty. Page 5 and 6. And page 7 and 8. You can find the cutting guides for this workshop over on my blog, scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and you can find the information about this class or any of my classes past or any of the other cutting guides over on my blog, scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and you can order the projects over on my website, gerriannarmstrong.ctmh.com. Thank you guys so much for joining me.